Okay, so my computer, this looks so weird. My computer updated itself, and I just want to say my frame rate is so much better. Is my dog back here? Yes, she is. My frame rate is so much better than it was. I know I haven't posted in a while. I spent the last week, yeah, I spent the last week with my family in Illinois. My closest blood relative is about an hour and a half away, and that's my half brother, my brother. All my siblings are half siblings. I'm the only one of my mother and my father. But I did want to pop in over here because I'm between meetings. With all this Rona such, we're all trying to do things digitally. And I had group therapy. I do DBT therapy. And I think for this video, I am going to share it to certain groups on Facebook because I think that you guys would benefit it. I've seen with the groups that I'm in, I'm not going to state the groups that I'm in, but okay, I have to work on anonymity because we're not saying any names, but you have to figure out, one is one and two is three and three is not one, things like that. So there's a bunch of these groups that I'm in, and they're like, what's DBT? Does DBT work, for this, that, and the other? And I love DBT. T? 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 I need to brush up on my ASL, I'm sorry. But I love DBT. DBT is a type of therapy. DBT stands for dialectical behavioral therapy. And that's not even bright. Oh, I'm playing with my light. Sorry, guys. It's different from regular therapy. And when I say regular therapy, I mean CBT therapy. Usually when you have PTSD, depression, anxiety, the first therapist you see does CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy. And that's basically talking about what happened in your life, what brought you to this point, why are you depressed, and so on and so forth. However, DBT, my favorite celebrities are, I know it sounds like I'm not staying on topic, but I am, I promise you. My favorite celebrities, my top two right now are Neil deGrasse Tyson, that's my husband, and my wife is, if I can get my charger, please, that'd be nice. My wife is Marsha Linehan. Now, Marsha Linehan, that is Marsha, last name Linehan. So, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a scientist, and he has my heart, but Marsha Linehan is like, I don't know if she invented DBT, but she's like, how everybody likes Heinz ketchup? She is the Heinz ketchup of DBT. She is the Harley Davidson of DBT. And one of the things that I'm working on right now is observing, describing, and participating. So that means, and you have to do them in order, just observing, describing, and participating. So with observing, it's looking at a situation, looking at a pen, trying to soak up all of the information you can. Non-judgmentally, of course. So I wouldn't look at this pen and say, oh, this is an ugly fucking pen, I hate green. It would be, oh, this is a green pen. It's 1.4 milliliters thick, which makes it a bold pen. So it makes thicker lines than a fine pen. That's observing, looking at it. Now, me speaking the words that I'm observing is describing what I am observing. Now, you wouldn't know it's a green pen without first looking at it. That's observing. Let's use something else as an example. Here we go. Glass. Oop. There we go. It's a heart. I don't even have to do that. It's a heart. It's shiny. It's smooth. It's pink. I got this from a head shop. It's been in my care for a year. I'm describing. And as you can see, as I'm describing it, I am touching it. So I can feel that it is soft, it's smooth. That's participating. Participating is putting your all into a subject. A subject could be a song. It can be an object like a heart or a voodoo doll. It could be, a project, any type of subject. Now, I can't describe what's going on in your head, whether that be present you or future me, because I'm not there inside your skull. I can't see through your eyes frames. However, I can see if you're frowning or not. If you have a somber face, if you look like you may seem sad. Now, that's a possibility. I'm not saying you're mad at me because your face. That's participating and describing without truly observing. You can't observe what someone is thinking. Even if they tell you what they're thinking, that's just what they can put in words. So my homework for this week is to journal. I am practicing to try something new to help put myself in a moment, to help observe things like, okay, try new, use checklist, open bubble. So I'm going to take a longer walk around maybe 2 or 3 blocks. There's a field 2 blocks away. And I was thinking maybe I can open my bubble and bring my dog and, bring a blanket and maybe sit down and listen to all the sounds, observe the birds, and then maybe participate with the birds. I like to mimic bird calls, and I'm a beginner. One of my goals is building mastery. I don't believe anybody can become a master. But if you build mastery, you know that there's more to learn. And it keeps your mind open. And this is no way of me telling anybody what to do. This is me. This is how I get through life. Is DBT. And this is what we're focusing on DBT. And this is my homework for DBT. It is to observe, describe, participate. And I need to try new things from my checklist. And I need to open my bubble. I'm going to take a longer walk. I might play an instrument in public, and from there, I'm going to talk about what feelings increased and what decreased. So did I reduce my suffering? Did I increase my personal validity? You can increase experiencing the present. I have a lot of problems with dissociation. I have borderline personality disorder, and that's why I am in DBT. I also have PTSD, OCD with BFRBs, depression, and anxiety. There's too many letters. But anyway, another thing that I, practice is when I'm anxious, I open my hands, take a deep breath in, and breathe out with my lips pursed. It is hard when I am anxious to breathe in and out slowly. I can breathe in and take in all the air, but it's going to come out like you're blowing out a candle, So what I do is I purse my lips and I that way it's slow I can push out, but it's not coming out fast, and it makes it easier to breathe slowly. And when I do that, ooh, cardinal. When I sorry. When I do that, I'm usually in my brain, thinking about feelings and anxieties instead of actually observing what's going around. Take this morning, for example. I was freaking out. None of my stuff was together. I was visiting with my family, so my desk, my corner, it was in disarray because I'd taken stuff. Where's my computer? Where's my charger? Where's my phone? Where's my phone charger? Where are my lights? Where are my light chargers? Where's my binder? Where's my table? I have like a little, that's my binder, and that's my vape. Like a standing, you understand. You saw it there. And I took a moment, I sat down right here and I took in a big breath and it's like cheating because I rush with the big breath in, but I'm not allowing myself to breathe out super fast because I pursed my lips. And as I was sitting there breathing, I was like, okay, open hands, just breathe. After 3 breaths, I was thinking and I was looking around and I was like, okay, computer is in my room. The computer is with its charger. My phone and my computer use the same charger. I don't need my phone when I'm on my computer. So in all reality, all I needed to do was set up my binder and plug in my computer. I didn't need to worry about my light. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but it's pretty sunny outside. There's no difference. I'm turning this bitch off because it hurts my eyeballs. But that's just what we're focusing on DBT this week. I was the only person in group, like the only participant. Everyone else were like therapists and stuff, so I had like a lot of attention on me. But I got to talk a lot, and now, because I've been through DBT before, this is my second round through the same, like I'm using the same binder, because I want to build mastery. That's why I chose to do the whole group over again, starting from the beginning. And I have a little asterisk at the bottom. I have a diary card for each day of the week. It asks me a bunch of questions. How was my day? What skills did I use? And on the back, it's got like a little thing where I can write topics that I want to journal about, like big things that happened. And then my homework at the bottom, you guys can't see this. Yeah, you can. At the bottom, it says essay on group progress, which is basically me talking about the difference between when I first started the group and now. Because none of this stuff was easy at all. It to me right now, it's almost second nature. And when I started it, it was like, okay, it's a little ridiculous, but I get it, but this is going to be hard. And as I went through it, it's not that hard. I've missed one appointment due to a doctor's visit. And it's great. I have a group of supportive women. It's a vaginas only group, and I have a vagina. So, and I did come out as, gender queer in my group, and, everyone is accepting, and that's something I don't even talk to my family about yet. But, I have a vagina. Everybody else has a vagina. So we all have like similar stuff going on. Not saying that guys can't be part of this group. We're just trying it like this because only women have wanted to be in the group. That's just how it was. So, I mean, in comparison to when I started from now, I see myself diffusing so many would-be bombs, and I don't even feel like a bomb diffuser. Like, my boyfriend buys cards, and he spends a lot of money on them that I feel is inappropriate. And in the beginning, I got so mad. I wanted to hide his stuff. I wanted to burn his stuff. I was yelling. I was so upset. And then I took my grandmother's mantra, not my circus, not my monkeys, and I brought it to group. And they're like, yeah, it's not your responsibility to worry about somebody else's finances. Yes, we're together, but there's no ring on this finger. I don't have access to his bank account, so his bank account shouldn't be any of my business. His finances should not be any of my business. And it took me a while to not only step back and say that, but look at the situation non judgmentally. Instead of looking at it as, oh my God, he's wasting money, it's he's investing in his hobby. He's investing in his hobby. That's all that is. And it doesn't have to be anymore. I could focus on it and make it a bad time, or I could focus on my dog. So those are like a few things that I've learned in DBT. I talked about, the group, what my homework is, and things like that. And hopefully I can organize my YouTube more so that there's like the vlogs, the I don't know what you call it, the self-help vlogs, self-help, makeup, music. That's pretty much been me. So I really hope that you all enjoy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I really hope that I don't get flagged for saying that so much. And I need to find a really good intro and outro. Good evening, good morning, and good night. Good afternoon, good day to you. Like, share, subscribe. Love you.